All right, y'all. Welcome back to another episode of Foodies and Friends on Fox Local and Fox 26. We are in our official Eat Drink HTX preview season. The event starts February 15th and runs through the 28th, but menus are live right now. You can check out EatDrinkHTX.com for a list of the first draft, the first round of menus who have been submitted and approved, but we will continue just in case you don't see your favorite restaurant on the list. Don't panic. Don't run away. Don't leave the state. There's a good chance that they'll be added before February 15th. And if you've got a suggestion for a restaurant you'd like to see on the list, send it our way. You never know. We might get them onboarded. All right. We're here today at one of my happy places. Did you know that this was one of my happy places?
I didn't know that.
No.
But that's awesome to know.
We're in Meyerland. We're at Escalante's. Joining me today is the wonderful general manager of Escalante's, Miguel. Yes. Welcome. Thank you for joining us. And thank you for participating in Eat Drink HTX. I know you guys did it last year and it was successful. You guys fed a lot of people. And so we're so grateful for your support. And so today we're going to get a sneak peek of some of the menu items that you guys can try. This is a very popular menu. Y'all had a good year last year.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
Were you here in February last year when?
Actually, it was at Sugarland location,
Okay.
but I've been in the company for a while, so
Yes. Well, we're excited. Of course, all 7 locations are participating around town. So there's got to be one near you. And y'all are doing dinner only this year. Yes, for $25. And $3 of that $25 goes to support the Houston Food Bank and kids meals. All right, y'all. You know what I'm going to say? The food is the star of the show. I know you think you're the star of the show. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's his first time on TV as well. So of course he's the star of the show, but truly the food is the star of the show. So let's go to the foodie cam and take a look at some, oh my goodness, isn't that a beautiful foodie cam shot? Some of the dishes that are offered on the $25 Eat Drink HTX menu at all 7 locations of Escalante's around Houston. What are we looking at here, Miguel?
Well, actually, you are looking at one of the signatures appetizers that we have, which is the white chile con queso. It's a traditional recipe from Grandma for Patrick Torres, and it's made with white cheddar cheese and white American cheese with some bell peppers and onions as well.
That's a grandma recipe, you said? Oh, let's go. The grandma recipes are the best. Love the grandma recipes.
Also, you can see the traditional chips, the salsa, and we have the empanaditas, which is a dish based on Argentina. It's a pastry, and then you can have it on different flavors. Different proteins. We have the shredded chicken, we have ground beef, we also have shrimp. All of those come with cheese inside, melted cheese, and then a small side of our signature creamy cilantro dressing, served with pico de gallo on the side. I will have to say that also we have habanero sauce. So if you're a spicy lover, it's a great opportunity to try our habanero sauce and also our chimichurri that goes very well with the empanadas.
Oh, we're going to get to the chimichurri.
Awesome.
Oh, yes. No, that is a very important staple of the show. Now, you mentioned the word empanadas, but you said it a little bit of a special way. Empanaditas.
Empanaditas.
What is an empanadita?
It's basically a small pastry, We call it empanaditas because it means empanaditas means small. So it's an appetizer dish.
So it's like a smaller empanada.
That's correct.
Oh, empanadita. Oh, I like that.
And it comes basically more like shareable. So you can cut it on half and then you can, put some dip on it. And then you can share at the table, with all your guests.
Yes.
That's
sharing
correct.
is caring. Sharing is fun. Oh,
beautiful.
Oh, it's still
That's
smoking, you
ground
guys.
beef.
So this is the ground beef.
Yes,
oh my
correct.
gosh,
And
that is a
cheese.
lot. Oh my goodness.
it. You
I'm
will love
tasting it now. And then what kind of sauce?
That's our creamy cilantro dressing.
Creamy cilantro, house made.
House made,
Yes.
everything made from scratch.
Everything made
Every
from
day.
scratch. Ooh, Miguel.
What do you think? It's
Have you
good?
had these?
Of course.
Mm.
I'm
Fantastic.
a empanadita lover.
I am an empanadita lover. Wait, empanada lover, empanadita. I'm going to get a
Empanadita.
t-shirt saying I'm an empanadita lover. And then these are all different. Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
that's correct. You can see it
I'm
on the
gonna open.
sides of the empanaditas. It's folded. The ground beef is not folded. The chicken is folded on two
Smart.
sides,
Yes.
and the shrimp it's only folded on one side on the corner, so you can
Yes.
identify which protein
Ooh,
is.
yes.
That's a chicken one.
Chicken one. Yes. Now these are just a staple on your menu. You can get these any time of the year.
Anytime.
Anytime. Great for sharing. You probably sold 1 million of these in your, maybe not 1 million,
Yes. Actually, it's a popular dish.
but maybe actually 1 million. All right. Let's go back to the foodie cam here at Escalante's, kind of one of the iconic places in Houston. I feel like you guys have been around a long time. Yeah.
Yes, to be exactly, it's going to be 32 years of Escalante's legacy, thanks to Patrick Torres and Copy Voyages. I hope I say it right.
Yes.
Yes, it's been a long journey, legacy, family,
Mhm.
it's all involved.
Yes.
So it's great to know that.
Well, we love that. I feel so privileged to live in a city like Houston that has so many brilliant restaurateurs, and they bring so much to the city. And this is why it's the best city in the world, because of the food. All right, what are we looking at here?
So this is our traditional ceviche. This is made with shrimp and striped bass. The good thing about this is like it's very fresh. This is cooked with lime and lemon juice and salt, and that's all. So we had to let it rest for at least 6 to 8 hours,
Oh,
and then it is ready to go. And it comes with chopped cilantro, mango chunks, and red onions, avocado slice, and of course, lime wedge with tahini.
ooh. Now, a lot of times we see this dish served in a bowl or a glass, kind of like a clear goblet.
Yeah.
But you guys here at Escalante's really like folks to share.
Exactly.
And so that's probably why it's on a bigger dish. Everybody
Longer.
can get in there. How is your ceviche? Because
That's
ceviche
correct.
is a pretty tough dish.
It is actually.
Yeah.
I will say it's one of my favorites. Actually,
yeah.
I love seafood, and this one especially because it's cooked with lime and lemon juice. So
Mhm.
you don't boil the shrimp or anything, so you have the essence of the shrimp and the fish as well.
Yeah.
So it's one of my favorites, and it's a perfect balance with the onions and the mango chunks. So if
Mhm.
you combine all that together with our chips and our salsa, it's a perfect dish to share.
Yeah, I mean, Houston is certainly, you can find any kind of ceviche in Houston. And I know a lot of restaurants actually change up their ceviche with the seasons too. I don't know if that's something that you guys do here. But you can find ceviche, all around town. Everybody has kind of their own little
Recipe.
yeah, little mix. But I think it's a great way for people to try a different dish. Maybe they haven't,
correct.
had a ceviche in the
Before.
past.
Yeah.
And so I think this is the dish that is, and especially if it's on the $25 Eat Drink HTX
Yes,
menu. I mean, that's
yeah.
a bargain,
It's a great
y'all.
opportunity.
Really good bargain, especially if it's your first time and you don't like it, you haven't broke the bank, All right, back to the foodie cam we go. Miguel, we're getting into the good stuff. What are we looking
Yes.
at?
This is one of the dishes that we have for a vegetarian option as well. It's going to be enchiladas espinaca. It's salted spinach, mushrooms, and roll it on a flour tortilla with our española sauce and our melted monster cheese, rice and beans, pico de gallo, and guacamole. That's a perfect creation. You can also have it on with corn tortillas and as a gluten-free item with the corn tortillas as well. So it's a perfect dish. Also, you can add some protein to that dish. You have the opportunity to do it with chicken, fajita beef, or my perfect combination is with shrimp all the time.
Oh,
So it's a great dish.
I like though how you mentioned it. It's the perfect dish.
It
That's
is.
that's what I would say. I mean, I would just change the name of that on the menu and just label it the perfect dish.
Awesome.
That's my preference.
That's a good
I don't
idea.
know, but a popular dish. And you mentioned a few key points that I just want to touch on to share and let everybody know. if you are gluten-free,
Yes.
or if you are a vegetarian, this is something that we've seen not only with Houston Restaurant Week's menus, but with Eat Drink HTX menus, a lot more emphasis on veggie and a lot more emphasis on gluten-free, because bottom line is people are really watching what they eat these days, but they can come here and edit any dish
Absolutely.
to be veggie or possibly gluten-free too, right?
Yes,
You guys are
that's
really
correct.
good at that.
Yes, actually, our fajitas are marinated with soy sauce and pineapple juice, other ingredients. But if you are gluten-free, we can prepare your fajitas without gluten. So it's not only the dish, but the fajitas as well. And we have another options on the menu that you can enjoy, so gluten-free or vegetarian as well.
I love that, because it really is a big concern
Yes.
that truly keeps people out of the restaurant game. And we want to bring them back in the restaurant game, because these guys know how to make these dishes and they can make it any way you want. All right, I'm going in. I'm done talking. Got some refried beans in front of me.
Enjoy.
Got 35-year-old recipe right here, you guys. Perfect. Just like you said.
Awesome.
Perfect. Yep.
And it's fat-free refried beans as well. So it's a good option.
Wow. Ooh. Oh, I love that. I can taste the cheese, the tomatoes, the onions, and it tastes like everything has been kind of cooked together and sauteed together. The juices.
That's correct.
Ooh, oh my goodness. And let me taste your guac, because your guac is important. Do you think guac is the most important item in a restaurant?
Well, I will say our fajitas are, the grill items are, one of the best plates or items that we have on the menu. But of course, as a complement, especially on a Tex-Mex place, guacamole, of course, it is part of the Tex-Mex, as well as the pico de gallo.
Your guac has to win. Your queso has to win. Your fajitas have to win. Y'all are winning. This is incredible. All right, let's go back to the foodie cam. Let's take another look at one of the dishes that are being offered on the $25 Eat Drink HTX menu at all 7 locations of Escalante's here in Houston. We're so appreciative of their support. What are we looking at here, Miguel?
Perfect. So this is a combination plate. We only have not only have the opportunity to eat only fajitas, but you can share, and then you can have something different, a complementing dish. So this is one cheese enchilada, and it's served with the carbs, rice and beans, and outside skewer steak, served with cotija cheese on top and our guacamole, also on a bed of tequila peppercorn sauce. So this is a perfect plate, perfect dish. If I'm not wrong, this was one of the Patrick's favorite dishes. Tan pequeña.
I'm ready to try that, because that just looks like too good of a dish. I wanted to mention, Miguel, with you, that these dishes are large. The portions are large. And I just want to really point to that, because people are really looking for a deal these days. Wouldn't you say? People are, they want their dollar to travel further. And it's interesting when we highlight menus like this, you're not serving a smaller portion on the menu for the Eat Drink HTX menu. You are putting
same thing,
all of it in, and not everybody does that. And so the reason I really want to highlight this is because, if you are watching your spending, like I am, I look for these menus, the ones that, maybe I got it to go. Maybe I can take something to go.
Correct.
And have a little snack at midnight, or even have a little breakfast. But this is one of those menus that you can do it with. And, that is something that diners really look at, is they look at the value and what they're getting. It's something that you guys are thinking about and consider as well, too, right?
Yeah. Not only that, but also, the quality of the products that we use, we work with local vendors as well to get our produce or groceries, and everything is made fresh from scratch every single day. So you will have a culinary dining experience, a world-class culinary dining experience here at Escalante's Meyerland location.
Well, that is a world-class enchilada, my friend.
Okay.
Oh, my goodness. This is certainly... Now, Tell us a little bit about yourself. Are you from Houston? Have you been here a long time?
I've been here for a long time.
Yeah.
My family is from Chihuahua, Mexico. I am from Salamanca, Guanajuato. I grew up in Salamanca, Guanajuato. I came to the United States when I was 21 years old.
Oh.
And then, my first contact with USA, with the atmosphere was industry of the restaurant was Escalante. It was my first job. I'm very proud to say that I start from the bottom, dishwasher, line cook.
Oh, wow.
And then I grew up, it's been like 17 years around.
Yeah.
Until I get this position. But
Yeah.
it's great. That's what I say. Escalante, it's family, it's a culture. And I know pretty much all of the 7 stores except for Woodlands and Bay Area. I haven't worked on those,
ones,
but
yeah.
all of the other 5, I already worked on those stores. So, I love Escalante.
Yeah. No, I mean, and that really, that's so sweet, and it really is something special because, how often do we see people, especially in the restaurant industry, working at the same restaurant for going on 20 years? It's not that often. And so, that you just feel good about coming in. It's like you said, it's like a family.
Correct.
Most of the time, these people are probably going to see you as they're walking through the door.
Yes.
And I just think that that's really nice. And it's worth, considering when we go out to eat and where we choose to dine out.
Yes.
So, all right, let's go back to the foodie cam.
So this is another of our combination plates. It's pechuga or pollo escalante. It's one of the main entries, I'm sorry. And it's served with the rice, beans, melted cheese, mushrooms with our traditional roasted corn sauce. A lot of people love, we have the corn bisque, and it's the same sauce that we use for this chicken. It's creamy with the corn. It's delicious. You had to try it.
You said corn bisque.
Yes, corn bisque.
Corn bisque. These
It's a bisque. So it's
Yes.
basically corn, bell peppers, and cherry Taylor wine with cream. We make it creamy. I cannot say all the secrets,
creamy
right? But
bisque.
at least a little bit of that.
No,
So,
I'm enjoying, because little do you know how key these words are
Yes.
to my soul. You've got corn and a bisque,
and it's grilled corn.
creamy grill.
So you will feel that flavor of the corn, put it on the grill, and then, take everything out and then put it with the bell peppers, a little bit of bacon. So that's not an option for a vegetarian, but, it is always a different sauce that it's available for any of the enchiladas. So you also can ask for that sauce for any of the enchiladas that we have available.
Miguel, you really know your dishes. You really know your ingredients. Are you sure you're not a chef? He's like, no.
Behind the scenes on my house, I'm a chef.
Are you? I can tell, because
Yeah.
the way you said a little bit of bacon, it was very like you speak from experience. You know how much bacon to put. Oh, this is beautiful. Yes, beautiful. What is your go-to dish? I want to know. What's your?
I do combination. I like to, when I was young, a little young, because it's been a long time here on Escalantes, I used to have the carne asada Escalantes, which is the outside skirt, real medium rare, and rice, beans, pico de gallo, but I always add 3 bacon wrapped shrimp to it. So, I was young, I need more protein, more calories. At this point, I like one dish that is called the Fit Mex steak or pollo asada, which is salted spinach with black beans, corn. It's more healthy, and it's no cheese on it, and it's with avocado slices on top. So it's another dish to probably ask, if you don't want something with a lot of calories, cheese and everything, the Fit Mex pollo.
You should put that on the menu.
It's on the menu.
Oh, okay. It is on the menu. Okay, good. I was going to say, this sounds like an amazing dish that I would like to try. All right. Speaking of another amazing dish that I would like to try, the Foodie Cam has one of your absolute all-time bestsellers. What are we looking at?
Tacos al carbon. So, traditional. The most important part is that this is, I will repeat, everything made from scratch, so you have the beans, the rice, the guacamole, the pico de gallo that you make every single day in the morning from scratch. Your tortillas, it's a special recipe as well, for grandma. And you have the perfect grill of the fajita, and then you have the chicken as well. So it's a perfect combination. You can have it on only beef or chicken. But for me, combination is great. It's one of those dishes that every Tex-Mex place it's going to share. But this in particular, everything made from scratch, flour tortillas, everything. It's a special dish.
I love how you keep mentioning grandma.
Grandma.
I mean, she's here.
That's why the name Escalante is from. It's grandma from the grandmother of Patrick Torres, Barbara Escalante. So that's why the name of Escalante.
That was his grandmother's name.
Yes,
and
correct.
The inspiration, last name. The inspiration, I love that. And her recipes are still living on, y'all. I'm telling you, the mamas know best. We haven't talked about the margaritas, yes. All right. So in addition to this incredible Tex-Mex menus and offerings, you all have a iconic drink program and bar menus. And there are people who I know have been coming to Escalante's and only Escalante's for drinks for 20 years.
Correct.
Tell us what we're looking at.
That it's for me, one of the best drinks that we have, or the best margarita that we have over Escalante's, all of the 7 locations. This is a margarita double barrel, or number 4. It's special because Escalante's, they own their own batches at Mexico from brand Herradura. So all of that tequila, it's special for Escalante's. So you cannot get that tequila. It's a Herradura Reposado double barrel. So it goes.
And here it is.
And you can see in their Patrick and Cobb, the fundadores.
So this is exclusive
for Escalante's.
Escalante's, and it's served in the restaurant. Yes, but can people buy it?
Well, we're working on that part, because of TABC laws and all that stuff. But probably in the future, it's going to be available for customers.
Beautiful bottle. So can't buy it, but
you can buy the margaritas here.
You can buy the margaritas, but it's such a beautiful
for
bottle.
Dining or to go.
Oh my gosh, this is a beautiful bottle.
Yeah, it is actually, and it's better tequila. Reposado double barrel, so they use new oak barrels, and then they transfer it to smoke oak barrel. So that's why it's a double barrel.
All right, very quickly, you got a minute left. What is this one?
So that's our strawberry wild margarita. It's another option, fruity. Spicy at the same time. You have the tajin, you have that chamoy. You can make it with your preferred tequila if you want to switch to tequila as well.
That's me.
Awesome.
This is me all the way with the tajin and the strawberry and the lime. This is like I said, this is one of my happy places. And you didn't even know that. I hadn't come to the Meyerland location, but I feel like I could be happy at the Meyerland location too.
You have to come.
You have to come. All right. You guys have to come too. Remember, the first round of menus are live on EatDrinkHTX.com. All of these menus are supporting the Houston Food Bank and kids meals. And the event starts February 15th, runs through the 22nd. Remember, it's only 2 weeks, y'all. It's not the 5 weeks of HRW. So if you see a menu, you probably want to get in there because it's only for 2 weeks long. And if you see the website and you don't see your favorite restaurant on there, don't panic. We'll continue adding menus until February 15th. Reminder, gift card giveaways are live on our Instagram every single day from now until February 28th. All you have to do for a chance to win is tag a couple of friends. And who knows, maybe you get a gift card to Escalante's and see Miguel. All right, you guys, remember to stay tuned to Fox Local for all of the episodes of Foodies and Friends highlighting participating restaurants. For Eat Drink HTX, we're going all around town Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. All new episodes highlighting the restaurants that are supporting the Houston Food Bank and kids meals. That does it for me. I've got some margaritas to drink, y'all, and some enchiladas to eat and some queso to drink. We'll see you guys on another episode of Foodies and Friends. Bye.